Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Plan 3D tutorial, and in this video we'll be learning about isometric extraction in Plan 3D. And if you haven't watched my previous video about pipe routing and modeling, you can first watch that video and then you can continue with this video so that you will have a better understanding about the process. Okay, so now without wasting any time, so let us begin with the isometric extraction. So in Plan 3D, to extract an isometric of a pipe, you can see that in the menu bar there is an option of ISOs, the tab ISOs. So first here we have home tab for piping modeling, and for isometric extraction you have to click on the ISOs in the menu bar. So here you can see there are a number of icons like quick ISO, production ISO, and rest of the things. So here in this, first I'll tell you what we will not be learning. We will not be learning about PCF ISOs and this PCF export, and these two options we won't be learning, as this won't be very helpful in your projects. So most of the time we won't be using this, so right now we won't be learning about this, and maybe in the future we will create a separate video for only for the PCF ISOs. Starting from here, we have two options here, quick ISO and production ISO. So quick ISO is used to create a quick review of a piping isometric. For example, I have a pipe here and I want to have a quick review of this item, like how it will look in the isometric. We'll be selecting the pipe and extracting the quick ISO. And next, coming to production ISO. Production ISO is the final isometric extraction which will be done after the pipe routing of entire line or all the lines has been done. So at the final stage we will be extracting this production ISO. So first what we'll do is we'll be using each command like breakpoint, start point, and we'll be extracting the quick ISO. Once we have placed all the commands, at the end we will extract the production ISO in this video. Okay, so first let us explain the breakpoint. So what is a breakpoint? For example, I have a line, you can see this suction line. I have entire line, but I want this ISO page to be splitted at this point. For like, I'll click on this break ISO and come and place, for example, I want it at the node of this elbow. Okay, as you can see, I have placed the breakpoint here. What happens here is when I extract the isometric gets extracted from here, for example from here or here, anywhere, and it gets splitted at this point. So for example, I'll just extract a quick ISO for this for a review. See, what I'm doing is I'm clicking on the quick isometric and then selecting the pipe, or you can do the vice versa. This is select the pipe first and then click on the quick ISO. I'll click enter. Now it is asking me what is the ISO style. ISO style is actually set by your admin. When you go in any company, there are standard ISO styles, so you do not worry about that. This is the path where the isometric will be saved, and here you can see we have create DWF and overwrite if existing. If you click on create DWF, separate DWF format isometric will be created. So let it be unchecked. And next is overwrite if existing. If you are extracting the ISO more than one time, and if you want to overwrite the previous isometric extracted of the same line, you can click this. And next, here is this advanced option. Okay, if I click this advanced option, here you can see first of all, I am telling you, do not worry about these things. This will be set by the admin. So right now our aim is to learn about the isometric extraction. That's it. So here I'll just give you overview of this. Here you can see that the level of conjunction to split the ISO at, like, we have less and more. If you drag to the lesser side, the level of congestion will be less, and like if you have a line, there will be ISO will be splitted in more number of sheet, so you will have a better representation of the isometric. And if you drag towards the more side, the isometric will be congested in less number of sheet. The congestion will be more, but the sheets also will be less. And next, coming here, override ISO splitting. Like if you click check this box, split ISO when property changes. Like there are several properties displayed here, like line number, service, spec, nominal dia, material. So if the line number changes, the line will be splitted if you click this. And if you check this, if the surface of a line changes, the ISO will be splitted. In the same way, if you check this, if the diameter of the line changes, the ISO will be split. And same goes with the spec and material. Okay, so now let us not worry about this. I'll just cancel this. and I'll click on create. As you can see on the right bottom corner, we have an option of ISO. Here it is showing that isometric is currently being processed in the background. So my isometric is being created, and if once done, a message will be popped out here. Okay, my message has been popped out. Like you can see, isometric creation complete. What I have to do is I have to click on this, and you can see my isometric has been created in two sheets, line 1 and line 2. I'll click on line 1. Okay, this is my first sheet, and again, to go back to the sheet selection menu, you can double click on this icon and click on the second sheet. Here you can see, first let me show you, we had created our breakpoint on the elbow. Here you can see that this is the suction line of the pump in the first sheet, and this is the breakpoint which we had created on the elbow, and from the breakpoint the line has been continued in the next sheet that is shown here. Like you can see here, this is the tank nozzle and the pipe is going down, and at the end of this elbow our sheet has been splitted. So this is the use of the breakpoint. So the use of breakpoint is to split the isometric at a specified point. Like in this case, it was the node of this elbow. So now let us close this isometric, and next go to our next command. And our next command is to create a start point. So in our previous quick ISO, our start point was from here. Here you can see first sheet was from the suction of the pump. This is the suction of the pump. So it had taken the start point randomly from this point, and the end point was this. So but I want my start point to be at this node of this nozzle, that is vessel nozzle. So what I have to do is I have to click on start point and select the node where I want my start point to be. As you can see, this green icon, green symbol which indicates the start point. So now let us give a quick ISO of this. There are two methods of selecting a pipe. One is by dragging this rectangle. The next thing is, if you want to select this entire line, you can click one component of the line, right click, go to this add to selection, and entire line number. See, my entire line has been selected. So I will give a quick ISO now. Overwrite if existing, create. So this message has been popped out that my isometric is ready. I'll click on this and first line, first sheet. Here you can see in my first sheet now, first sheet is starting from the nozzle of the tank. This is the nozzle of the tank, TK101, and next it has gone down and it has broken, that is, it has been splitted in the breakpoint which we had provided here. See, here it has started and here it has been split in this next sheet. We'll open the next sheet. Here you can see, then from the breakpoint it has gone to the suction of the pump, that is from here till the suction of the pump. So this is the use of the start point, that is, it gives the instruction to the software from where to start the isometric. In this case I wanted the isometric to start from here, so my first sheet has been started from the nozzle of the tank. Okay, we'll close this now. I hope you understood breakpoint and start point. So next is our location point. See, location point is used to indicate a location of the specified point. For example, I want the location of this random point which I have selected. Okay, not random, I will place it on the valve of this point to be displayed on my isometric. Then I have to use this location point. So here I have placed my location point. I'll quickly extract this quick ISO for this. Quick ISO. Overwrite, create. Okay, my isometric has been extracted. Click on this. Click on the line. Okay, it will be in the second sheet. Okay, it had to be displayed on this point, but due to some admin issue, there is a problem with this locating point. I'll just show you how it will look if it shows up correctly. For this nozzle, it has been given like east 0, north some value, and elevation it has given some value. So if this point correctly works, the same type of dimensions will be displayed at this point, because I have checked previously also in my projects. This location point is not working properly in the Plan 3D. Either it is from the admin point or from the software itself. So as I told you, like this east, north and elevation should have been displayed here if this location point had worked properly. So you just keep in mind how it had to come. So and it is not displayed due to some issue in the software. Okay, so next we'll learn about ISO symbol and flow direction. We'll learn both of this in a single shot. See, if a line has been insulated, we have to show that in the isometric. So we'll use this and click on the line which has been insulated. You can place it randomly anywhere, either here or here, anywhere. The same symbol will be considered for the entire line. And next is the flow arrow. See, my flow is from the tank to the suction of the pump. So when I click on this flow arrow and click on my pipe somewhere here, for example, see, when I click this, it is asking me like, is this direction of the arrow correct? If it is correct, accept it, or if it is wrong, I can reverse it. See, it has been reversed. Now my flow is from here towards the suction of the pump. And if I want to reverse it again, I can click on this arrow and click on this direction icon. See, like this. Okay, so now I'll extract the quick ISO and show you how it looks. Tire line, quick ISO, overwrite, create. So my isometric has been created. I'll click on this, and in sheet 1 and sheet 2. So here you can see this is the insulation symbol and this is our flow arrow. Our flow arrow is very much nearby, so let me just move it. See, this and all are admin issues, like this arrow has been kept nearby, so you do not worry about this. You have to just concentrate on how it looks, the symbols look and how they work. So you can see there are 2 question marks in the insulation symbol. These things you have to fill it in the properties, or if the spec has been created properly, it will the properties will pop out automatically when you use the line of the specified spec. So now what you have to understand is, this is the insulation symbol and this is the flow arrow, how it comes. So I hope you understand till this, and if you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. So next, let us see what is there. Next we have the floor symbol. See, floor symbol is used to display, for example here, if my pipe, this discharge pipe, here we have a floor and the pipe has been crossing the floor. So to display that floor in the isometric, we have to use the floor symbol. So I will place this floor symbol somewhere here. Just assume that we have a floor here. So I have placed the floor symbol here, and what I'll do is I'll select this line and give an quick ISO. So here we don't have any breakpoints or anything, so this will come in a single sheet. So my isometric has been created. See, it has created in 2 sheets because we have a leak here, so it has considered this in a separate sheet. So kindly please ignore that. Okay, let's just open the first sheet, and you can see our entire line is in the first sheet. Only the leaked part, that is the pressure indicator, was taken in the second sheet, and I have explained you why there is a leak in that part in my previous video of pipe routing and modeling. So here for the floor level symbol, you can see like this symbol has been displayed here. The circle plate type symbol indicates that there is a floor here through which the pipe has been passed. So I hope you understand this floor symbol as well now. Okay, I'll close this. So next what we have is an ISO message. ISO message is used when you have a specific message to be displayed while working in the shop floor or in the field. Okay, for example, I will write a message like, to be welded with high precision. This is just a random message I am writing. So here you can see in the top it is showing like round box, like you in what manner you want your message to be displayed. Like if you want in the round end, you can select the round end, or if you don't want any enclosure, you can select no enclosure, or if you want a diamond end, you can select anything. Draw dimensions to the message, like it will indicate dimension where the message has been placed. So I don't want my dimension to be displayed. I'll click on OK. See, I will place this message randomly somewhere here. Okay, I think it is not placed. So message. So I'll place my red message randomly somewhere here. Okay, so this is our ISO message. If I had checked the if I check the draw dimension to the message, it will draw dimension from here or by taking some reference in the isometric. So I have disabled that. Okay, so now let us extract the ISO and see entire line number. Quick ISO. Okay, my ISO has been created. I'll click on this, and I think the ISO message will be on the second sheet. See, here you can see my ISO message has been displayed to be welded with high precision. Oh, okay, actually my precision spelling is actually wrong. Just ignore my English. So I hope you understood this point as well. So our last point is about reference dimension. See, reference dimension is used when you want like a specific dimension to be displayed in my isometric. For in this case, okay, here I want my dimension. For example, I want this dimension, that is from center till for example from center till the center of this pipe, center of this valve till the center of this pipe. See, this dimension, that is 1324 to be displayed in my isometric. So now if I extract this isometric, quick ISO. Okay, here you can see I wanted an extra dimension, that is from the center of this valve to the center of this pipe. As you can see, that extra dimension has been displayed here, that is 1324. Here if you click this, you can see it is 1324 and it has neglected this dimension of the after the decimal. So I hope you have understood all these functions of isometric in Plant 3D, and still if you have any doubts, you can let me know in the comment section. And next and final is about the production ISO. Okay, so now as we have included all our symbols in this line, our line is ready. So what I will do is I will go for production ISO. See, in quick ISO you have to select the line manually by selecting the components, but in production ISO you have to go to production ISO and just select the line numbers. See, when you click on production ISO, the entire line numbers which are available in the plant, that is on in your project, will be displayed here in this line bar. And here you do not worry about any of these items. What you have to do is just select the lines. For example, see, this L001 is my suction line and this L002 is my discharge line. So I want my isometric to be extracted for these two lines. Same goes for here. This is the ISO style. This is the location where the isometric will be stored, and this, as I have explained for the quick ISO, these two functions remain the same. And this, if you have extra revision, you can add it here. Like this is the second revision of the isometric, you can give it as 001, or if it's second 002. Okay, so I'll click on overwrite, and this function also you need not worry, and just click on create. See, here we are selecting both the lines at once and clicking on create, and it will take its own time depending upon the system speed to create the ISOs. So guys, our isometric has been created. So let us click. Here you can see this is for my line 1001 and this is for my line 1002. That is, this is suction line and this is discharge line. Okay, let me open this first sheet. first sheet. Okay, this starts from the nozzle tank and goes down. Here is our breakpoint, and it goes into our second sheet, and second sheet continues from here. You can see continued from drawing number, line number, and this point, and that is this drawing. And here is our insulation symbol. Here is our ISO message where our precision spelling is wrong. And next, our reference dimension is here, and our flow arrow is here. And let's move this arrow at this point. And next, that's it for this line. Okay, let's open our suction line. Our suction line had to be in one sheet, but due to the leak, as you can see, this pressure indicator has been taken in the second sheet. So let us ignore this second sheet and let's go to the first sheet. Okay, first sheet, we don't have much information here. Like this is the pump discharge nozzle, and our line is going here, and from here it has gone splitted into the second sheet. Okay, so here you can see we have the floor symbol. Okay, so this is all about the isometric extraction in the Plan 3D, and I hope I have explained you entire symbols which will be useful in your projects. So here, now coming to the BOM, you can see that we have quantity, then size, then the description. This table will be changing from project to project and the company standards where you are working. So here you can see ID is 1. What is ID 1? This is for description is for pipe. That is, you see here there are some numbers which are been displayed in the box. Like this is number 3, this is number 1, and number 2 is here. So first for number 1, identity number 1, the size of the pipe and the quantity of the pipe has been given, and description is given here. And next, for elbow, it is identity is 4. See, the elbow identity is 4 and its description is given here. So this is how the BOM has been indicated. You can see this number and go to the isometric and see where the number is for the description. For example, this is 10, and here in 10 we have a gate valve and the rest of the information. So guys, this is all about isometric in Plan 3D, and I hope you have understood everything. And if you still have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends in your social media, in your WhatsApp groups, everywhere, so that it is helpful for everyone. So I'll see you in my next video where we'll be learning about the GA, that is piping GA extraction, like how to give orthographic extraction of a plant and piping layout. And if you have any suggestion for me, any videos which you want me to make on Plan 3D, then please let me know. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.